Hey there, y'all. It's the Kelly Griot. I have an interesting story for you. You know how I've been thinking that there's blood sacrificing going on? The police shootings, mass killings, the lynching, the 1705 Casual Killing Act. And it was in Virginia. But once they instituted it, it was pretty much done all across the board. Yes, it's a Virginia law, but we see it being instituted, just like we see the Willie Lynch propaganda still at work. So they're not creative at all. They rebrand things. That's all they do. They rebrand it. Okay, so I found something very interesting. There is a little bit of a scuffle going on in the EU over sanctioning the Russian Orthodox priest, the head of the church. Well, he's an oligarch, supposedly, and supports Putin, yada, yada, yada. That's not the point. It is the service. All right? It's the service. Now, everything's going to appear backwards. I have this thing set up on a little tripod, and I've never used it before, so I'm not sure what's going to happen if I try to hand hold it. The screen's right behind me. I'm just going to go ahead and play it, all right? And this is off of, oops. Doggone it. Hold up. We put it on mute. I got it on mute. Okay, let me run this commercial real quick. Well, and the show must go on, right? Gosh, can you believe this? Okay, here it is.
And the rest of the package of sanctions. It was during this meeting the European leaders highlighted on how Hungary was refusing to give the green signal to the sanctions because it rejected putting the head of the Russian Orthodox Church, Patriarch Kirill, on the assets freeze and the visa ban blacklist. Kirill is a fervent supporter of Russian President Vladimir Putin and has constantly backed his military campaign in Ukraine.
Look at the color of his
most
candles.
EU governments have vehemently supported adding his name to the sanctions list. The other proposed additions to the blacklist include Putin's alleged...
Okay, let me back it up. We saw Putin with the red candle. Correct? Look at it again. This is WION. I'm using it for educational
purposes.
This
meeting that the European leaders highlighted on how Hungary was refusing to give the green signal to the sanctions because it rejected putting the head of the Russian Orthodox Church, Patriarch Kirill, on the assets freeze.
Witches and wizards. Okay, first of all, we need to check and see what rubies mean. Those are rubies. You see, that's a red stone. You see, these are natural pearls right here. And I'm not sure if these are candles because there's a seam in it right there, unless it's handmade. Okay, inside this is a frame of photographs. And it may be Jesus, but I can't really tell what the images are. All right. So we have, what else is going on in here? Well, we see all the gold. Are these birds? I'm not really sure what those are. Okay, now let's go to the next candle.
Kirill is a fervent supporter of Russian President Vladimir Putin and has constantly backed his military campaign in Ukraine,
yellow
which
and white.
Most EU governments have vehemently supported.
Okay, here we go. 3 yellow candles. See this? The yellow candles. Now, I've been saying that they're performing witchcraft. wizards and witches to keep the rain. They're been doing blood sacrifices. This is what I personally believe. If you don't believe it, fine. Just let me express myself. Okay? That's how I think.
Adding his name to the sanctions list. The other proposed additions to the blacklist include Putin's alleged
now, the incense
Patriarch Kirill on the
is
SS
frankincense
and the
generally.
ban blacklist.
So you have the
Kirill
white.
is a fervent supporter of Russian President
And
Vladimir
those are
Putin and
torches.
has constantly backed his military campaign in Ukraine, due
Yellow
to which
and white.
most EU governments have vehemently supported,
Yellow,
adding his name to
red
the
is in
sanctions
there.
list. The other proposed additions to the blacklist include Putin's.
Okay, and he has the red candle. All right, we have green, red, gold. Looks like he's pulling on some of our power, huh? Where's the black at? Red, black, and gold. Oh, my goodness. These folks taking everything. Okay, that's WION. Now, let's look and see what this says about a yellow candle. Come on now. This phone is so fuzzy. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to have to get my glasses. Like big Levi, he can't see without his glasses. I can't see without mine either. Okay. And there's not really enough light in here. But really, this phone. Oops. Okay, let's see if I can see it. Prosperity, wealth, personal. Let's try it again. This is on Candle Color Meanings. It's a pagan website. There we go. Prosperity, wealth, personal power, success, wealth, enlightenment, and calling on male energy. Okay, so they're at war with Ukraine, right? Male energy. They need that male energy for the war. They're calling on the finances because they're getting sanctioned, correct? Now let's see what Putin's got in his hand. Every time I do this, I'm going to mess it up. That's my dog snoring. Lust, potency, stamina. That means he's planning on staying in this war for a while. Stamina. To attract new sexual partner. They really want that virility. To improve, let's see what else. Oh, lust, confidence, willpower to hold the course, strength, courage, determination. So I'm sure that that's what they want to call on for their troops, right? They're magnifying these things, okay? I saw them using incense. That's to call in whatever spirit they're using to call in. We don't know. I know what I think it is. What they think it is, I don't know. Okay, let's see white. White is protection, new beginnings. I still don't have this clarity I'd like on here. New beginnings, truth, peace. calming the mind. Calming the mind. They don't want the anxiety of the people. They don't want the people rebelling. Calling on a goddess of energy. Calling on a goddess of energy. Let's go to another one. Red says passionate, sexual energy, lust, physical attraction, and courage. So his soldiers are running, aren't they? They're running away, leaving the tanks, calling on courage. We saw a lot of goal there, fame and fortune, abundance, power and success. Everything they're doing, they're lining it up with power and success, virility, strength, because they want to outpower the EU. And we saw that green in the curtain. Material growth, luck, and abundance, fertility, grounding. We saw the yellow robes, promotes intelligence, mental clarity, knowledge, and manifestations. I told you, the yellow is manifestation in this one. It's probably backwards for you guys. Now this one is candle magic chart. Let's see where. It's the witch guide. Candle magic 101. All right, candle magic 101. Now let's see here. White. Any spells. Now you saw how big those torches were. Replace other candles. Meditation. Heal and protect. So there's been assassination attempts on Putin, right? Decode these things. It's not what they tell you. It's what they're doing. They're slaughtering our children. Blood sacrifices. They're slaughtering black people like crazy. 15,000 Medi-Cal patients per month are being massacred, and nobody's saying anything by doctors. The two-headed snake. The two-headed snake. Not the one snake, but the two-headed snake. It's, well, not two-headed, but one snake going this way, one snake going another way on the pole. In plain sight. That's one of the main things I started picking up. Is when Trump said, Putin, Russia, are you listening? They just come right out on TV and speak to each other. Who needs email? Decode what you're watching on the news. It's not about what they're saying. Look at everything. Stop the frame. Analyze the things that you see. Pick it apart. Then you get a clearer picture. This is why I started going back to original religion, because I knew that's what they were doing. And I knew the things that were happening in the black churches, using the same book over and over and over every day, 7 days a week. Hide this in your heart. Well, you have it memorized by the time you're 10, if you've been going every day. So how about bringing out the science books, the math books, the other spiritual writings? And this is where I drew the line. Every time I asked questions, they would tell me, don't ask any questions. What's in there, God wanted in there. And anything else I brought up, they just wouldn't address it, down to the dinosaurs. Where are the dinosaurs in the Bible? With the giants, probably, in the book Enoch. It's the Cali Griot. I hope you got a little bit out of this. And sorry for the little, rustle and tussle I be doing, but I'm not no professional. I'm just a grandma. Peace out.